Hey guys, I just wanted to quickly hop on here and show you guys how I do my dermaplaning routine. I love to do it like once a month, which is really great for your skin. As you guys can see, my skin looks like so COVID has not been nice to my skin, but before I ramble too much, I just want to show you guys how I do it. I haven't cleansed my skin yet, so I'm going to show you guys that too, so you know how to do everything completely right. Okay, so now that I'm done cleansing my skin, I'm just gonna tone. I didn't exfoliate because dermaplaning is already like an exfoliating treatment, so there's no need to do that. I don't think I explained like what dermaplaning is and why it's so great for the skin. So dermaplaning sheds like at least like a good 2 to 3 weeks worth of like dead skin that's sitting on there off of the skin, and it leaves you like super glowy and the skin's super smooth. So I love this treatment. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my dermaplaning oil. It's the Glow Tox balancing oil. This is one of my favorites. I don't just use this for dermaplaning. I also use this to like at night, during the day. It's super hydrating. It's great for people with acne. So it's an oil made for people that have acne and normal skin. So this is my go-to, like, holy grail. Okay, so before I start the dermaplaning, I make sure that I have some tissue here to wipe off any of the peach fuzz that will come off of my face and the dead skin. I also have my blade ready to go. I don't wear gloves when I'm doing dermaplaning on myself because it's on myself, but if it was a client or someone else, I would definitely do that, just because sometimes you may nick people or you just don't want to get their debris on your hands. But let's get started. So as you guys can see, I started with the top of the forehead, working my way down, and you can see some of the dead skin coming off. I'll show you what the napkin looks like. I find there's a lot more that comes off on the cheeks, but that's pretty good for the forehead as well too. forgot to also mention, if you do have active acne, this is not a good treatment to do just because you can end up cutting yourself, spreading the bacteria around your skin. So I would say try to soothe the acne first, get rid of that, and then go on to dermaplaning or get it done by a professional who can really angle their way around the acne. So I'm gonna avoid this area, like not go over it a lot, just because I have like this weird dry eczema patch here, and I don't know what it is, but it's every time I've done dermaplaning, I've ended up nicking myself here, and I don't want to do that on camera. And I'm not close to a mirror, so I'm just trying to like really get in there from my phone. But so far, like my forehead is looking a lot cleaner, my cheeks, this area. And again, you can go over the area twice as long as the first time you've done it, you didn't do it too harsh. But what's left is my T-zone area here, but just the lines. So my chin, my upper lip, and my nose. I do the nose on the clients, which is basically going up this way, but I don't like to do it on myself because I just get afraid doing it by myself. But you would go up this way. So let me start on my chin. I get a lot of fine hairs there too, as most women do. I think they do. This is hard to do, this angle. There's obviously some angles that are a little harder than the others, like the forehead is really easy this side, but this side's hard because I'm like that, so I have to kind of like wiggle around. But that's what dermaplaning is, you kind of like find the groove of what works. When I'm usually doing this on clients, I go upward because I'm facing behind them, so it's easier to go up against the hairs. But for me to go up is, I don't know, I feel like it's a little weird. But I can make it work. This also allows you to get really close to like the eye. You don't want to get too close. But see, I have less control when I go upward, and like if you can see my blade flicking, that's why it's like I choose just go downward away from the eye. So the blade also has to be at a 45-degree angle. So what I do is I lay flat, then lift. Rather than going in with a lift, because you might just jab your skin, lay flat first, then lift. This is basically dermaplaning. I'm gonna go back in with my toner just to remove like any debris that's sitting there. I'm using a hydrating toner, so nothing too exfoliating because it'll sting, especially if you nicked yourself. But you just want to make sure you're using soothing products because this is the exfoliating step for your face. And then let me just show you guys the blade, the tissue. This is what my tissue looks like. So it's hard to tell, but there is debris mixed with the hair there. Actually, most of it is dirt. Like that's all dirt. I know that sounds gross. I do wash my face, but dirt does build up on the skin. And then I'm gonna go back in with my Glow Tox oil, just a few drops. And I'm gonna pat that into my skin. I don't really want to do any rubbing motions. And then I'm gonna go in with my PCA Clear Skin because I do have acne prone skin. And I'm just gonna go in with that. Stay super hydrated. I like to look super hydrated. It doesn't look good on acne skin, but it's good in the long run. Okay, and that's basically it, guys. That is dermaplaning. These blades, these ones are esthetician blades, like they're medical blades. So you'd have to be licensed to get these. I also have a disposable container, Sharps container that I put these in. But you can go to a Walmart, you can go to a Shoppers. If you're from the US, I guess it's Target, and I forgot the other places in the US, but you can go there and they have like eyebrow blades, does the same thing. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but make sure you do this, like, you can do this once a month, but I try to say not too often because you just want the skin to build up the debris and then take it off, not like taking off actually the good layers too, just the debris. So just give your skin some time to actually develop that debris and then do it. This is a great way for also your products to sink in, which I love because everything I put on after now for the next couple weeks will really sink into my skin and do the job. So yeah. So thanks guys for watching. I hope this was helpful for dermaplaning, and see you soon.